Welcome back to the channel, back with another update. The first thing I want to say is I know a lot of people are paranoid about what's actually happening in regards to the ongoing investigations that are taking place surrounding the Terra Luna collapse. Right now, I just want to say to you guys, me personally, I don't think that regardless of the outcome of the investigations and whether, you know, Duquan and his team basically get sent to prison or something, the worst case scenario happens to them, I don't think it's going to affect Terra Classic. As I said to you guys before, this project has taken on a mind of its own. However, Luna Classic on the other hand, Luna 2.0, I believe there will be an effect in regards to that particular coin. But Terra Classic, I think at the moment, is a community project. Our main competition, or where we want to see this project go, is essentially where Dogecoin is, where Shiba Inu currently is. That's where we want to see Terra Classic in the future. I think what we're going to see with Terra Classic and other meme coins is basically going to be battle of the communities, right? And at the moment, Terra Classic is one of the fastest growing communities at the moment, still trending on CoinMarketCap, number 4. Number 4. Now, so far, this project has slowed down in terms of actual ROI, which a lot of people do find concerning. As I said to you guys before, I do not find this concerning in the slightest. This is a project where to succeed, to actually make money in this project, is to sit and wait, right? That's personally what I see for this project, and this strategy has been tried and tested. We saw this with Dogecoin, we saw this with SHIB, and SHIB is still pretty new as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what this project does and how far this can go over the next few months. But the strategy is, or at least what I'm doing, is sitting and holding, right? You've seen the updates of how far I think this thing can climb, where I think this will go, my thoughts on this project, for the short midterm. But in this video, I'm going to touch more on the long term. Now, the long term vision for this project is, I think the community will move away from the meme coin aspect, which is what this coin currently is at the moment. And by meme coin, it's not a disrespectful term or anything. It just means that this coin currently has no value. It has no utility. And guys, as much as no matter how bullish we are on the project, we have to be real with ourselves and understand that at the moment it doesn't have that. But I think the community, as I said before, will give it a utility, will give it a purpose. And depending on what happens with the overall investigations and the outcome of, what actually happened in regards to the Terra collapse, a major player could literally take over this whole project and maybe use it as a payment system, or maybe add some kind of utility to it. And for the long term, I think, provided that we don't see any foul play, I think this project could easily be taken over by, and by taken over, again, I don't mean, a major player comes, buys everyone out. And, I think a major player, pretty much like what we saw with Dogecoin or SHIB, where someone like Elon starts to co-sign Dogecoin and says, we're going to accept it for payments, etc. Same with SHIB, major player comes, I'm going to start accepting this as payments. And, I think the same thing will happen with Luna Classic. And I personally think getting in this early is kind of a no-brainer, a great risk to reward play. But for the long term, I do see this as a project that will be issued utility from a major player. I don't know who that major player will be, but I see it happening. And I'm only saying that based on what I've seen with other projects similar to Luna Classic, and from the meme coin perspective. I'm talking about projects that purely have community behind it, and just community and no utility. So the next few months are going to be exciting because, again, I don't think it will even take years. I think it will just take the next bull cycle, which I think we're on the verge of again. Start of August, I think we're going to see a major pump in the cryptocurrency market. at first we're just going to see price go up, and then I think once we see price go up, momentum starts to take place, more people get involved, and we see this market cap into the billions. That's when the major player comes, or the major players come and say, okay, let's issue some kind of utility for this project. But let's see what happens, guys. This is purely speculation. This is super exciting. I know price hasn't been exciting at the moment, and price is still ranging, but the next few months are going to be very, very exciting for Luna Classic, and I hope you're all ready to experience that. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Until the next update, guys, seize the day.